What's going on, everyone? Alliance Orc here, and welcome back to another episode of Invading Azeroth, the series where we bring characters from other animes, video games, and other genres into World of Warcraft if we can. In today's episode, we're going to be covering a character from the hit show Arcane, which, to my knowledge, I do believe Arcane is like a show that features League of Legends characters. Please bear with me, I know next to nothing about League of Legends, or Arcane for that matter. I am contemplating giving it a look, though. But I saw Singed, and I thought to myself, I can make an undead out of that. I really do. And honestly, I really like what I came up with. So if you do enjoy these type of videos and you want to see more like it, make sure to comment down below someone you want to see me try to showcase. And if I can make it happen, I'm more than willing to make it happen. But let's get into the big reveal. So, as I said, I did go leather user for this. And this is essentially the mog I went with. Now, please bear in mind that there really is no open-ended trench coats like the ones I've seen data mined from the PTR for Undermine. They all have a shirt attached to them, which would cover up a lot of the bandages. So, unfortunately, might come back and tweak it in the future. But as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I've seen, I should say, I haven't seen any like open-ended trench coats. If they do make those, I'll be very pleased. But the pieces I went with was Lily's Bandana, which is a quest reward from the Thousand Needle Zones, and the Nightshade Spalders. I specifically only went with the left shoulder, and these are a classic zone world drop, but can be bought on the auction house. Also, before I say this next part, if you have the Ethereal Soul Trader pet, the wraps that pet sells can be transmogged, and they absolutely slay this set. I looked at them, peak. So if you have that pet and you have that mog, use it. I do not because I'm not rich. But if you don't have any of those, the wound dressing shirt, which can be bought from a vendor by the first aid trainer in Vale of Eternal Blossom, works just as well. And then I went with the Toiler's Beige wrist straps, which is one of the end symbols you can buy in the War Within in Dornogal. I went with the Heedless Pugilist harness, which comes from Castle Nathria. And I chose this one solely because of the poison vials on the hip. And as for the pants, I went with the Bloodsail pants, which comes from the Bloodsail Buccaneers rep faction. If you have done the Insane and the Membrane rep grind, you most likely have these already. But otherwise, you get them when you get like neutral and friendly with the Bloodsail Buccaneers. And then I went with the standard issue prison shoes, which comes from Randolph Murdoch and the Stormwind Stockades. And all of that is what brought this transmog set to look the way it does. But before we wrap up, I want to go into some more in-depth features that I felt really helped bring Singed to life. So for your skin color, I went with the number 15, as I felt like that was the most well-balanced skin tone without looking like a rotting corpse. Skin type, I went with fresh. The face you can really kind of like play around with, but I felt like, honestly though, I feel like 11 is the best one to go with because they don't have like any way to like doing like face burns or anything like that. I feel like they should add that. It would really help the undeads. Hairstyle, we went with bald, which means hair color is irrelevant. Jaw features is intact, though with the helm, I'm pretty sure anything else is pretty much covered. No face features. Eye color, we went with yellow, which is the number 2. And then eyesight, we went with the right eye socket, which makes it look the way it does. And that is how I brought Singed to life in World of Warcraft. If you guys did enjoy this video and you want to see more videos like this, find a character you want me to showcase. If I can make it happen, then guess what? It's going to happen. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic rest of your day.